All right, and now here's part 2.
Because the camera fucked up, we're not gonna lie.
Right.
Give us a moment. All right. Let's see if this works. To answer in Jerry Lewis style, no.
Well,
How's that?
okay, all right, fair enough.
That's
I
all
guess
I got.
I don't know how you've missed them all, but they're usually around.
No, I'm sure I have. If I thought about it, but I don't want to think about it.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to move on.
I'll hit you up next time.
Okay.
So what else is going on?
You're gonna, if I can actually pull this off, you're gonna be like, you're gonna wet yourself.
Oh, this is the one. I thought it was going to be traditions.
No.
Oh, okay.
That was prelude to this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm scanning channels the other day, and I come across Swingers, and I come across it as it's just, and you usually don't happen where it's just freaking starting.
Right.
They're showing all the shots of the nightclubs and stuff.
Yeah,
At the very
yeah,
beginning,
yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck,
I'm beginning to see the light.
So I
Oh,
just kind of
that's
recline
it.
back as I know I'm in for the next.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Can't walk away from Swingers.
So as I'm watching the movie again for the umpteenth millionth time, I'm thinking to myself, you know, the comet, the Mercury comet that that Vince Vaughn drives. It was actually Fibro's car, but
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn drives it.
Right.
I guess you would call it the hero car from the movie. That would be a cool car to restore, to go out and find one.
Yeah. What?
And restore it back to the looks of the one from the movie, right?
Yeah.
And have like a tribute car to the Swingers comet. So I started to check online.
Be a great idol effect mobile.
Yeah. So I started to check online and look to see if I can find a comet like that. It's a 64 comet.
Yeah.
And so I punch up, 64 comet from Swingers, and I hit enter. And down in Arizona, in Phoenix, there's a place down there that has the actual car.
What?
Has the actual car, and they are auctioning it. They're selling it right now. And the last bid was $13,000, and I sent them a letter saying, "Do you still have this?"
Yeah.
Because I will top that bid.
Holy shit!
So I'm trying to buy the car from Swingers.
And this is verified. I'm assuming.
I have not heard back from them yet.
Really?
That was only yesterday.
But it's verified that it's the car.
No, yeah.
It's definitely the car.
Yeah.
Holy shit! And that's gonna be the idol effect mobile.
Don't-
Hopefully. All right. Yeah. I won't.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it. Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's what's in the works right now. I'm trying to get a hold of the comet from Swingers.
Well. Fuck. I
That'd
hope
be
you get
fucking cool.
That would be
What?
fucking way cool.
Be
Beyond
way
cool. We're definitely taking a Vegas trip in that,
And
right?
for $100, I might let you drive it. Maybe.
Well, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need that $100 because I imagine you're going in. You're going all in on this one, right? Top dollar.
Well, I'm not going to get stupid about it, but if their highest bid was $13,000, yeah, I'll pay more than that.
If this was the one to get stupid on, I would say this would be the one.
Well, I don't get stupid on cars if I can possibly avoid it, but if he keeps it in the teens and doesn't push it up in the 20s, then
Yeah. Well, hopefully it stays. When does this auction close?
that's the thing. I couldn't find any details about when it closed or how to bid.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe we shouldn't even air this fucking episode. Just get the car.
Yeah, don't put it out there that it's out there. Yeah.
Because I didn't know about it, so other people don't know about it. Fuck.
Yeah, that may be.
Well, look, everybody, we want this car. So if you're listening right now,
Don't take it from us.
don't tell anybody, and don't buy it.
It's ours.
And we're gonna do a tour. We're gonna do an Idol Effect tour. We're gonna go to Texas.
Come to your town.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Texas where who's our fan over there having a pajama party probably right now?
Oh, Pam Pammy or
Pamster the.
Or was she in Florida? No, Pam Pammy was the one.
She was in Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
Pamela the Pamster, Pammy.
The
Yeah.
Pamatola.
Yeah, we're gonna come to your town. We're gonna come by in the Mercury. Joni, when Joni gets old enough, we'll go by and drive by Joni's house. Remember when?
Yeah, I remember. Why would you bring that up?
I don't know. I figure she's probably still sneaking. Her mom told her she couldn't listen to us, right? Or couldn't.
I made a
watch.
conscious effort to distance ourselves from that situation.
Right, yeah.
And now you're talking about it.
But I'll bet anything. I'll bet money. I'll bet that Mercury that she's probably still finding a way to watch us and listen. So if you're
you know what? Clear conscience. I did what I was supposed to do. If
you did.
If Joni's still listening, then you know what? Hey,
It's not your fault. You're not the one who
Good
said,
for
"Hey,
you."
defy your mom."
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Wink, wink,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm excited about that. I hope it happens.
Don't get all, because this shit could go away or fall through in a heartbeat. So don't get pumped. How did you have this song on tap?
I took a peek at your notes and I saw something about a Mercury. So.
Okay.
So we're gonna buy you a Mercury and cruise it on down to
Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas. All right, well,
we're more like the 3 hour later in Vegas.
Yeah,
baby.
Vegas. Well, we're definitely going to Vegas in that car if it happens. So,
assuming that car will make it to Vegas.
Well, it's probably going to need a little work. Maybe we'll take Martin. Martin's a mechanic. If we can tell him to bring his awesome set of tools.
On Teslas.
Yeah. This isn't something you plug in.
That's a far cry from a
right. Yeah. Well, he's worked on other stuff, so
okay.
So,
anyways,
well, that's exciting. That's more exciting than anything I could say. So,
well, yeah, because I rock.
So,
what else you got?
Well, I was on Facebook the other day.
Don't backpedal already.
I was I was gonna throw this story out, but I was and you probably deal with this on Facebook, or whatever. Somebody does a public post. Are you part of any groups on Facebook? Like
only groups that I've been made part of without my permission.
Really? Yeah.
And there's several of them. I'm like, I am.
Yeah, because I'm on a few, and some are music ones, and then some are I grew up in Vegas. Vegas.
Stop it.
So one was like name the I think it was like name the guitar player you definitely want to have
sex with,
like in your band. No.
Oh.
In your band or sex with, whatever. I guess it's all the same, but
it's not. But
yeah.
Anyway.
And I think I put like Richie Blackmore or something like that, and
really out of all the ones you could have picked.
Well, I recently was listening to a Richie Blackmore Rainbow thing. I was like, wow, he was a genius. I didn't even realize he was that good. He was doing a big old long extended jam, and it was really surfy and reverby. I'm like, wow, he's awesome. So
the minute you said surfy, I knew why.
Yeah. So I was thinking a surf band with Richie Blackmore would have been pretty cool. So I put that. But in these group things where there's thousands of people, every time somebody comments with just a name, Joe Satriani, fucking, Uli Roth, whatever, you get notified. So you're constantly like getting notified for these posts that are like ancient, like they've been up there for months, and you're still getting so and so commented on the post in this so and so group. So I had to go in and actually get rid of. I deleted my Richie Blackmore. I'm like, I don't want notifications on this anymore. It's not worth it. I don't want to know that somebody else put a name in there. I don't care anymore. This post is old. Because usually a post is like it's a day or two, and after that it's forgotten. I don't want any more comments on it. I don't care. It's done. We're moving on. So
moving on.
Speaking of moving on, let's move on.
What I do a lot,
more
than I care to, and it's my own fault, because in the beginning when we first started the show, I was friending tons of people that I had no idea who the fuck they were, just because I was trying to get the show out there. And that's all fine and good, but now that they've gone to this notification thing where you get notified about every little fucking thing on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I've started not unfriending, but unfollowing people by the dozens. I probably unfollowed a couple hundred people at least over the last few months. Yeah. Because I don't want my phone to tell me every time so-and-so takes a picture of a fucking rainbow. I don't care.
There's a good chance if you're listening, you've been unfollowed by Jared.
By me, yes.
But keep listening to the show and keep following
No, we're still friends. I just don't care about anything you do.
Right. Yeah. Don't care about what you eat, your kids, your dog.
Maybe that didn't come off right.
You're in love? Great. Good for you. Don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
You saw a great movie? Look, there's plenty of great movies out there. I don't need to know what you saw.
Your dog and cat are both best friends. Don't give a fuck.
Good for them.
Yeah.
So are mine. So are a lot of people's. Don't care.
Anyway.
We're all eating dinner. We don't need a picture of it.
Let's do a top 10 list.
You want to do it? Sure.
And of course, mine will be wrong again. No, mine will be right
again.
Wow,
Freudian slip and then some.
So, dug that hole.
All right. Well, 2016 is over, as we mentioned, and last year we did a top 10. I don't know if you remember this. Top 10.
I don't.
Movies of 2015. Just What are
I do actually remember that.
You do remember that.
I don't remember the movies, but I remember doing that.
Right. Well, you don't need to recount those movies. This is a brand new list. This is the ink on this is still hot out of the printer. This is 2016.
God, shut up and read.
So, okay, my top 10 movies. Now, I'm gonna say right now, last time
here comes the genre question.
Right, yeah.
I win genre, except for one movie. I win genre.
Okay.
Only because it's what I saw. I'm sure there were tons of great movies out there that were great movies, but I didn't see them. So
well, there were, and I'm going to tell you about them. I'm going to tell you which ones were the top ones.
Go.
But I did see, there was a few out of genre here, but there's plenty in genre. So.
At least you're saying the word right this time.
Your memory's not that, but see, it's all coming back to you. So,
like the plague.
Number 10, and this one, I swear. You would have killed me because it almost got knocked off the list just recently by Sausage Party of all things. But it didn't. Star Trek Beyond, number 10.
Yeah, if you'd taken it off the list for Sausage Party, then there would have been a Sausage Party upside your fucking head.
Ooh.
I only got about 15 minutes in the Sausage Party, and I realized that I had to watch it when my daughter wasn't home because it was.
Oh, did you do that again? The same thing with Bad
Santa? Well, she was upstairs, and I was downstairs in my office. She wasn't in the room or anything.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where I was afraid she might walk down at some point.
Yeah.
Because it was just that raunchy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got to finish this one at a time.
Food orgy.
Yeah. So I didn't get to see it all yet, but anyway.
She might have looked at it and said, "What the hell is going on here?" So. But yeah, you don't want to do that. Make that mistake again.
Star Trek Beyond.
Yes.
10.
Okay. Number 9. This one's a little out of genre. Well, quite a bit. Bigger Splash.
Never saw it. Never heard of it.
It was Tilda Swinton and Ralph Fiennes. A couple other people. She plays a rock star, kind of, who goes on a vacation with her boyfriend, and then Ralph Fiennes is her ex, who shows up with his daughter, and it's very much an independent.
See, the problem that these lists have with you and I, because you have a fiance who makes you go to these artsy fartsy independent films where me and my wife just go to the freaking stuff we're supposed to go to.
Supposed to go.
Told you by the masses.
I go to the shit that I'm not even supposed to know exists.
You go to theaters where you can sip wine and fucking eat assorted cheeses and fucking watch movies.
And then I gotta come here and lay it on you, and you're like, fuck, dude. Well, I'll tell you what, you're right.
You drive a fucking Prius.
To an extent.
You drive a fucking Prius, don't you?
No, actually, it's...
And you enjoy the smell of your own farts. You know you do.
I love South Park. So
what's number 8 on your pompous fuck list?
Well, I was gonna say you're to an extent you're right, but I do I enjoy those artsy movies, and the only ones that made it on the list are the really really good ones. And number 8, Hunt for the Wilder People. Now, are you familiar with the guy that did Life Aquatic? Anderson.
God, I hated that fucking movie.
Did you? Yeah.
The one that Bill Murray was in?
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
What was it? Wes Anderson. Now, it's not a Wes Anderson movie, but it's very much that kind of feel.
Well, good. I'll have to rush right out.
So, well, here's the thing. The writer-director of it, I mean, it was a really good movie. It's number 11, I think, on the Rotten Tomatoes list of 2016 movies, which I was surprised. It's kind of there's a manhunt for a guy and a little boy type of thing. Yeah, there you go. Now you woke up. Now you perked up. Well, yeah. So,
is Nambla involved?
Come
on, what's Nambla?
North American Marlon Brando lookalikes or something?
No, North American man.
I know what the real one it is, but. Well, the writer-director, he did such a good job on this. His name is Taika Waititi. You'll never guess which movie he's directing right now, or wrapping up right now. Thor Ragnarok. So this little artsy-fartsy guy, maybe you should check some of these movies out, because now he's doing Thor.
Yeah, I'll check out Thor.
Okay. All right, so number 7, we're back in genre here. Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Number 6. I don't know if this one falls on your list. I'm anxious to know. Superman v Batman.
Yeah, it made the list.
Yeah, did it? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Because I find that the second time I watched it, and third, since I bought it, I like it a lot more.
And I still haven't seen the extended...
Oh, well, stand back and I'll show you.
Martha version. Oh, please.
So no, it's good. It answers some questions, and it's really a good movie. I think that Martha thing just sort of tainted it a little.
Yeah.
So
people had something to bitch about,
and that is cringeworthy when you watch the Martha part. But other than that, the movie, I mean, the fight scenes, everything's pretty cool. It's a good movie.
It's not as cringeworthy as when John Favreau is trying to decide whether to call that.
Calls Nikki. No, we're gonna have to make some sort of
that's cringe
freaky call before we go to Vegas. So. Yeah, no, that scene, yeah.
It's the most painful scene in cinematic history.
Ever, yeah. Ever. Number 5, I know you dug this one, The Arrival.
Yes, I did. That was such a good movie.
Yeah, cool.
Because they didn't dumb it down for you, and they just assumed that you were smart enough to fucking keep up, and I like movies that do that, because it's like, don't spoon feed it to me, fucking...
Yeah, give it, show it.
And it wasn't afraid to tackle the problem of how you talk to fucking aliens.
Right, yeah.
And how you figure out who the fuck says what, and they didn't feel obliged to show the obligatory destruction of half the planet right out the get-go,
right.
And they weren't necessarily evil, and, they just... Yeah, I enjoyed the fuck out of that movie.
And it's cool they went with like a sort of an octopi squid.
Yeah, and my wife liked that because she's a scuba diver, so she was all about
she's yeah. So there's something for everybody.
Something for everybody.
So, number 4. Here we go. We're going out of genre again here, but I'm sure you'll understand when you Elvis and Nixon.
What? I never saw that. Was it any good?
It was cool. Oh, yeah. It was awesome. I mean, for me, that's right up my alley, and it was pretty well done. Michael Shannon, General Zod, played Elvis. Yeah. So, and Spacey was a cool Nixon. He was a good Nixon.
I'll have to pull it up on the Magic Box.
Yeah, you will. Yeah. So, definitely. And that's funny because that's actually the second movie there was a TV movie made where it was called, I think it was just called Elvis Meets Nixon. And it was back in the day, not well known. That one was okay, but this one was pretty cool. So,
you just fart?
No, it was the chair here.
Okay.
Here, I'll do it again. It's just a chair. This is just my shoes. The shoes I got. Oh, that's my cup. So, anyway, number 3, Deadpool.
3?
Yeah.
3?
Well, 3's pretty high on the list.
Okay, whatever.
I know, but there's still a couple good movies.
Well, I know what at least one of them is. Go ahead.
Number 2, Civil War, Captain America: Civil War.
Sure.
So, and it was hard not to put that one at number 1, but
did you put Rogue One number 1?
Ooh,
did you?
Yeah, I didn't care so much for Rogue One.
I was gonna say
number 1. I put Kevin Smith's Yoga Hosers was. I got you.
No, you did. You're just trying to anger me.
Actually, Suicide Squad was number 1.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
I'm just kidding again. X-Men Apocalypse. No, Rogue One is number 1.
Really? You put Rogue One above Civil War?
I did.
And Deadpool?
And they really...
Dude, it wasn't that good.
Well, I thought so. I really liked it. I think it's probably my favorite Star Wars movie now. Maybe I need to see it again. Civil War I've seen several times. Rogue One I saw once.
All right, well, let's go ahead and straighten this out and put them in the order they should be in.
Please.
All right. The only movie that I went out of genre on, number 10, The Nice Guys.
You like that?
You didn't like it. I thought she'd be all about that
Actually,
movie.
You know what? Oh, back up. I'm thinking Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar sucked.
Yeah, Hail Caesar sucked. Yeah, Nice Guys was cool. Nice Guys was good.
That was a good movie.
So, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
9, I threw in, and you have to keep in mind, I didn't see a lot of movies that weren't in the genre, so...
Because your wife doesn't drag you out like mine does.
Exactly. I'm not fucking woke you are.
Kicking and screaming like, not another Woody Allen.
I put X-Men Apocalypse at 9, and I'm sure there were other movies that were much better.
Yeah. That was very nice of you.
Like, I'm sure, I heard Hacksaw Ridge was like an excellent movie, but didn't see it, so I can't say.
That's true.
There are movies that probably deserve it.
That is one disclaimer I forgot to mention. I didn't see a lot of movies.
Exactly. I can't tell you that something was bitching is because I heard it was.
Yeah, didn't see La La Land, didn't see the Bourne movies. I didn't even see Passengers. So.
I saw the Bourne movie. It was alright.
Yeah, so. Okay.
I got Doc Strange at 8.
Doc
Strange at 8.
Cool.
Because as good as it was still a movie about magic, and so I can't get too on board with it, but it was alright. I got Bat Soup at 7.
Okay.
And that's without me seeing the extended version, so I might have put it higher if I'd seen that.
Oh, well, stand back and I'll show you it.
That's 2 times now. fucking joke. I didn't bring my proton microscope with me, so it's not going to work.
Hey, now.
You and your minuscule fucking cock. I got Star Trek Beyond at 6.
Yeah,
I give it a little more credit than you did.
Well, you know, it was good. It didn't really. I liked Into the Darkness a lot better than it, and it seemed like a decent episode of Star Trek, more or less. You're looking at that screen again like it went out. Did it go again?
No, it dimmed.
We're still going okay.
Yeah, my computer's fucking with me.
Now it's gone.
Now it's gone, but it's still there. It's just trying to fuck with my head.
Fucking technology.
I had The Arrival at 5.
Okay.
And it could easily have been higher than that because it was so good.
Mine's at number 5. Look, you and I are the same. We're so much alike.
Except for like from the waist down, I assume. I put Rogue One at 4.
Really?
And don't get me wrong, I liked Rogue One. I saw it twice. Or did I see maybe even 3 times? I saw it. More than once.
Well, I saw it once. Thanks for the invite.
You know, fuck you.
I know.
My life doesn't revolve
You
around
like to
you.
go alone with your popcorn bucket.
And my lotion. That's a whole different fucking show. The difference is you didn't see Passengers and I did. I got Passengers at 3, dude. Passengers is at 3 for me. Well, that's how good I thought Passengers was.
I apparently have to check it out.
Let me know when you want to go.
Okay.
I'm in again.
Right now.
I got Cap America at 2 because
same with me.
That movie was just fucking great.
You're bagging on me for having it 2, and you have it at 2.
That's because I got Deadpool at 1. Deadpool was the fucking shit.
Was it?
And there is... And, you know, yeah, Cap is right there. But Deadpool was... Because of where it came from and how long it took them and the chance they took and it... I give them extra credit for that.
Yeah.
Because you knew Civil War was going to work because of everybody that was in it. But Deadpool could have been a big steamy pile of shit. But they went the extra fucking however much they needed to make that movie kick ass.
They did, yeah.
So that's why I put them number 1 because they fucking earned it.
Fair enough.
Earned it in my eyes.
All right.
That's my fucking list.
Well, there you go.
Dun, dun, dun. Give me some news.
Okay. You want news or you want me to just skip the geek announcements?
No, give me some news.
Okay, we'll do a little news.
But give me a little news.
Just a little bit. Just a tear. Just a little taste.
Just a touch.
Okay. Well, in the news... You kill me.
I do?
I just needed time to find my sound effect. So...
I'm chewing ice.
Okay. In the news, woman drives into river to avoid cops, boozes as car floats.
What was that last part? Does what as car floats?
Boozes.
Oh, so she was sitting in the car drinking?
Basically. Police say a Pennsylvania woman drove into a river to avoid arrest, then ignored officers and continued drinking beer as she floated in the vehicle. The New York Daily Record reports police approached the woman near a boat launch to arrest her for fleeing from earlier. She was wanted for running a stop sign. Are you wanted for running a stop sign these days, I guess? They say she hit the gas and barreled into the Susquehanna River. They say officers tried to communicate with her, but she just ignored them and drank her beer. A fire department boat brought the woman back to shore. The woman was taken to York Hospital, and police continue to investigate. Her name has not been released. So
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean...
That's her going in. I put that together for you.
Gulping sounds of her drinking, too?
Sorry, don't got that.
No, I mean, you know what? If you're sitting in the fucking middle of the river with cops staring at you,
why
at
not?
that point, you're in.
Why not? You're already going.
You might as well just do it up.
What's the beer gonna do? It's not like you're
gonna make it a better story later.
It's not like you're gonna get an extra 10 years. I'm sorry, ma'am. We're gonna have to drop the book on you because of the beer. So, yeah, I like it too.
Yeah,
so.
good call.
All right. Also, in the news, annual No Pants subway ride hits cities around the world. Subway riders around the world got an eyeful when their fellow transit users stripped down to their underwear on Sunday for the annual No Pants subway ride. Pantsless subway riders were scheduled to take place this year in dozens of cities around the world, including Boston, Berlin, Prague, Warsaw, and San Diego. Remember San Diego? Great, San Diego. The event was organized by the Improv Everywhere Comedy Collective. Do you know them?
No.
Started in 2002 in New York with 7 participants, so now it's gone worldwide. This whole pants.
So that would give a whole new meaning to mind the gap.
There you go. You know, it's funny, as I had that written here. If you didn't say it, I was gonna say it.
I
So
started a joke.
good job. No, I like it.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap, people.
I don't have a ton of subway experience, but I do have a little, and it's bad enough without seeing people naked. They're already fucking freaks, and
it's already scary enough.
it's already
you're underground, and you're.
These people are fucking dredges of fucking humanity. You don't want to see them naked.
Well, I was thinking, when it said San Diego, I was thinking of the Red Dress Run. Remember that? That's a different thing, but similar. That's something that's gone worldwide. We were at Con, and
people are stupid.
From out of nowhere, like probably a good 2,000 people were running in red dresses up the street, like guys and girls.
Right, and then the fact that stupid, idiotic, retarded, no value idea has gone worldwide just tells you about where we are as a civilization.
Right. Well,
fuck. We don't have to worry about aliens coming here. They'd be pulling up and parking outside the orbit. Going, are you seeing this shit? Fucking next.
Well, we can only go. You know, it can only get better now. So
just give these idiots about 200-300 more years, and they'll wipe themselves all
out.
And we'll just claim this.
Then we'll just
place.
claim. Yeah, we'll take the resources.
Fucking idiots.
So. All right, and one other story in the news: man trying to hide arrest buys hundreds of newspapers. The owner of a weekly upstate New York newspaper says a man bought hundreds of copies in an unsuccessful effort to keep people from reading about his drunken driving arrest. Is this you, Jared? State police arrested Joseph Talbot on December 29th in Wayne County and charged him with driving while intoxicated. Police also charged him with refusing to be fingerprinted or photographed. They say he told troopers he didn't want his mugshot in the newspaper. The 12,000 circulation Times of Wayne County says it obtained a mugshot from the county jail. It says it printed the mugshot and a story on New Year's Eve and published them online. Newspaper owner and editor Ron Holdraker says Talbot bought nearly 1,000 copies at $1.25 each. So
that one kind of sucked.
Did it suck?
You kind of went out on a whimper with that one.
Well, I don't know. The guy, you know, what did he spend on that? $1,250
he's
on
an idiot, but
and there's 12,000 printed, and he only bought 1,000. So, and because he bought 1,000, now he's worldwide. Now we're talking about it.
Yeah, it definitely didn't go.
It obviously backfired. So, right. Okay.
Geek announcements, hit me.
You want some geek announcements? Okay.
Do I have a choice?
You do, but let's say you didn't. Okay. Here we go. Deadpool creator and Image Comics co-founder Rob Liefeld sells Extreme Universe movie rights for 7 figures. Are you familiar with the... No. That might be the next one you got to get into. That's Image Comics. It's, I don't know. I guess if I name the characters, Youngblood, Supreme, Bad Rock. No.
Nope.
Well, Liefeld also revealed that Extreme Revival won't just be happening on screen, so you're going to get to read about it. With work on a new comic books based on the characters and concepts like Brigade, Bloodstrike, already underway to coincide with the movie releases.
I think it's adorable that you think I read.
Well, I know that you were never really a big comic guy until...
Print is dead, dude.
Well, you can read it online. So this is kind of exciting for me because I kind of got back into comics in the 90s and I did look into Image Comics. And I thought, like, well, shit, if Image Comics, why aren't they making movies? And that's like Spawn, they had a Spawn movie, so that was Image Comics.
Yeah.
But they're separate, like different characters in the Image Comics. The creators own them, so to have a crossover is a big deal. So
everybody wants to be Marvel.
Right. That's basically what they're trying for. So
yeah. This
is kind of cool. I'm ready for it.
Are you ready?
So I'll
look ready.
If I can dig up some of my old Extreme Universe comics, I'll give them to you, and then you'll be ready too. So, okay. Also, Tom Holland confirms that Spider-Man will return in Avengers: Infinity War. after previously saying...
Duh.
Well, no, actually it wasn't duh. We thought it would be duh, but recently that the role was kind of up in the air, and we didn't know, and they were saying, well, I guess the producers and the director, the Coen brothers, not the Coen brothers, who's the guy that, the Russo brothers, were saying, oh, we don't know, and so it was like, what? Spider-Man's not going to appear?
Bullshit.
But Tom Holland has confirmed on Twitter that the wall crawler will assemble in the movie next year, so that's good news. And here's a cool one, the Goldbergs. You like that, right?
That's a good-ass show.
The Goldbergs will have an episode dedicated to the excitement of the release of Batman, the 1989 film directed by Tim Burton, that had audiences going crazy to see The Dark Knight on the big screen for the first time in decades. In addition, that episode will be dedicated by Batfan comic book writer and filmmaker Kevin Smith. It says dedicated here, but it was supposed to be directed. That episode will be directed by Batfan comic book writer and filmmaker Kevin Smith. So he gets to direct that episode.
Do you watch Goldbergs?
I've seen it here and there, and I really need to catch up.
You do, dude.
Now that I have a magic box, I'm going to go back and...
They just showed an episode where the kid, I forget his name, he watches the Star Wars holiday special for the first time.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And he's thinking, of course, it's just going to be the fucking bomb. And then when he's done, his whole world is just fucking trashed. He's tearing down his posters, and he's questioning everything he likes now because it's so fucking horrible. And so their idea to make it to restore his wonder again and to make his life make his world all better again is to take him to see Howard the Duck. And that just drives the fucking nail on the coffin.
They figured another George Lucas movie.
They show fucking what's her face and the duck kissing. And it's like, what the fuck am I watching?
I love the sound of it.
Goldbergs is great.
Yeah.
It's a good
and
show.
there's also an episode where the kid's imitating Sam Kinison, right?
I don't remember that.
You told me about that. Yeah, you said there was where he, I don't know.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And it's like a little kid going, ah! So
yeah.
I haven't seen it, but you told me about it.
No, it's a good show. You gotta check it out.
It's obvious. Yeah. So this is pretty cool. It's going to be about apparently it's going to be about the release of Batman 89. So apparently the Goldbergs are all over the place. They're like, it can be 89, it can be 87.
Yeah, it's 80s. It jumps around.
It's not really like
they're not married
to consecutive order.
Yeah, you don't have to go out and buy like the Goldbergs timeline.
Right, yeah.
And people aren't gonna. Well, fucking that came after. No, don't care.
It doesn't matter.
Make us laugh. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, and the last but not least, Ant-Man and the Wasp will begin filming in June. Peyton Reed will return to direct Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp, and there are already villain plans taking shape. So,
yeah, and my first reaction to that would be like, don't care. But I said the same thing about Ant-Man, and I liked Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because I really don't care about Ant-Man and Wasp, but if they do like they did in Ant-Man, then it'll be a good movie.
Yeah. I figured
there you go.
An Ant-Man movie is great to introduce the character, but it did so well that they're going to... And it can be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's going to be other characters in it, so we'll see, they might throw Hawkeye in there. That's the way they're doing it these days, so... Or whoever. Maybe
Actually,
even...
they probably throw in Falcon since he seems to be the guy that's joined at the hip.
To join... Right, yeah.
For whatever reason, they seem to have paired off.
So that's about it for Geek Announcements this week.
All right, man. Give the show information so we can wrap this pig for something else breaks.
Are we wrapping it up?
I think so. Or are we not?
Yeah, why not?
What else you got?
No, I think nothing.
Good.
I'd say let's do it.
I'm hungry. I want to eat.
We're out of here. Daddy wants food.
Bye for now.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in a couple weeks. You can catch us, email us on idleeffect@yahoo.com. You can listen to us on idleeffect.podbean.com or on iTunes or on YouTube. And you can watch YouTube because you want to see Jerry's dance moves. He's got moves that defy gravity. Also, this Friday, what's this? The 13th. If you're listening to this before then, on January 13th, Friday at 6 p.m. on KCLB 93.7, if you live in the Palm Springs area, I'm going to be on Real Radio. It's going to be for the gig coming up on Monday. So, I'm going to play an acoustic song and do a radio interview. And Monday night at the Hood in Palm Desert, my band is going to play with Blackwater Gospel and the Sweat Axe. So there's a shameless plug for you.
Yeah, about to say, feel free to plug your shit, you whore. Yeah.
So if you're living in the Southern California area, you might want to catch one of those things. Otherwise, thank you for joining us. This has been the Idol Effect 1-year anniversary. It went off without a hitch. I can't believe it. There was no technical difficulties. So thank you, everybody.
Bye now.
Have a good night.